Hey guys, Tip Tuesday. We wanted to start out first off by acknowledging the fact that today is the anniversary of the September 11th attack. So just sending our thoughts and prayers out to those that were affected by that. And also sending thoughts and prayers out to anyone that is in the track of the impending hurricane, which is what we wanted to talk about today. We figured now was a good time to discuss what happens if there is a hurricane, how does your homeowner's policy respond, what can you expect? So right out of the gate, I feel like all I do is tell you guys about what's not covered on your insurance policy. So today I'm going to tell you about what is covered. So windstorm damage, hurricane, tornado, that kind of thing, is covered by your homeowner's insurance. So if you sustain damage to your roof, your siding, that kind of stuff, that's automatically covered by your insurance company. Some insurance policies have bigger deductibles for those types of storms, and that's typically our friends out on the coastline, but the coverage is there. The second part to this, though, is the water, the flood water. And that is not covered by your homeowner's insurance policy if it's flood water. So water that comes up from the ground, seeps into your basement, or if you're on the coast, comes through the house. That would be flood insurance. So you'd need to have some sort of flood insurance policy for that. And obviously our friends on the coast typically all have flood insurance, but our inland friends may not have flood insurance, and heavy wind-driven rains can still cause basements to flood even inland. So that's something you want to be aware of. Do you have flood insurance or do you not have flood insurance? And one of the things that we get asked quite a bit is, you know, can I get flood insurance if I'm not in a flood zone? Absolutely. If you're on a hill, I grew up in a house that was not in a flood zone and gets water in the basement every rainstorm. Sump pumps run, fans running, the generator has to be charged up and ready to go. So not in a flood zone, but definitely gets water in the basement. So that kind of stuff is what we're talking about. And I also wanted to mention that the flood insurance policy, depending on where you live, isn't always, a lot of people think it's super expensive, not always the case. If you sustain water damage from a storm and the water is coming in from the roof, or the flashing has lifted and it's blowing in that way, that is not a flood. That's automatically covered by your homeowner's insurance policy. So we're talking about two different types of water damage. The flood insurance is like the groundwater. The rainwater that comes in, that's an automatic coverage. So just to keep you on your toes and wanting to know if water's covered, sometimes yes, sometimes no. So that's our flood/hurricane Tip Tuesday. If you have questions, please reach out and let us know. We'd be happy to talk about it. And we hope everybody down south hangs in there. We're all rooting for you.